So this little inquiry is called exploring the bubble of experiencing. Let me say something too, which definitely I think bears like emphasizing and repeating, and that is that I'm obviously using words here on these calls and when I teach about this stuff. But what I'm trying to do with the words is to direct you back to experience itself, which is not the same as all of the words that consciousness is throwing, you could say, on top of the experience as a kind of overlay, in terms of interpreting what's here, rendering it, sort of making sense of it, and so on, conceptualizing it. And I don't believe we have to get rid of our knowledge. I don't think we can get rid of it. Our knowledge being our ideas about what's going on here. I mean, those can certainly change, because what's going on here is going on here independent of whatever we might be thinking about it. It has its own reality in a sense. So in these inquiries, I'm really directing your attention back to to reality itself, to experience itself, outside of whatever we might think it is. So that's the place to go to find what it is that I'm pointing to. And you don't really have to go there. In a sense, it's happening right now. The experience is here right now. So all of that is a preface. Exploring the bubble of experiencing. I'd like to guide you in a little journey exploring the nature of what's here, the nature of what's appearing right now. This exploration can reveal a very different way to encounter the moments of our lives, one that is, in many respects, 180 degrees different from the way we typically think about and orient to this happening we call life. As you're sitting here, simply feel the presence of what's appearing, regardless of how the conceptualizing mind may be describing it. Now, as you feel the flow of experience, notice something quite remarkable about it. And that is that the flow of experiencing is without findable border or boundary. Feel the bubble of experience. It's palpably present. And yet, can you locate an edge to it? Do you get to a point where you come to a definitive end of the experience bubble? A place where the space of experiencing ceases to exist? Do you find any edges to this bubble of experiencing, this bubble of now? Notice that no clear edge or border can be found. Just feel that now. You are feeling that now, this edgeless, borderless bubble of experiencing. Now let yourself explore how the bubble of experiencing never goes anywhere. It never disappears. There's always something present, isn't there? The presence of experiencing never departs. Yes, what's present seems to be in a constant state of departing, never holding still for a second, transforming itself every flash instant, quicker than we can ever hope to catch hold of. The morphing is that instantaneous. And yet, despite this constant slipping away, there is at the same time an undeniable constancy. The bubble of experiencing is always here. It never disappears. And so there really is no entering or exiting the bubble, for there is nothing but the bubble. This is what's here, the bubble of experiencing. And we're always in intimate contact with it because there's nothing else to be in contact with. Now, look and see, can you find some separate person at the center of this vast, edgeless bubble of experiencing? Or is what you think of as the supposed self at the center of each moment of experience simply more experience? See how what we imagine to be a bounded subject, a separate person perceiving the objects of experience, is in fact simply more experience. From this vantage, there's not an autonomous individual sitting inside the bubble of experience. There's simply experience sitting inside of experience. Feel this, the seamless nature of life, the fact that no clear boundary can be found between the supposed perceiver of experience and experience itself. What's here is really more of a continuum of experiencing. Just as a rainbow shows up as a seemingly discrete colors, a closer look reveals this is a trick of perception. For what we are seeing is a seamless continuum of light, isn't it? The field of experiencing is just like that. It seems to be made up of separate parts and pieces. Different dimensions, such as thought, emotion, sensation, memory, visual objects, time, and so on. But feel how all these apparently separate parts, all of these, notice that they are like the bubble itself without findable edges or borders, just like the colors of the rainbow, appearing as discrete, but seamlessly blending one into the next. From this vantage, the bubble of experiencing that is present in each instant is a single whole. Everything is made of the experiencing. Like the ocean and its seemingly autonomous waves, everything that appears is inseparable from its basis, inseparable from the whole, one field, one seamless, undivided bubble of experiencing. Always here, always now.